City boy, city boy.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's your boy, Nate the Great, back with another video. And you know we gotta go ahead and do a Monday Night Raw on Netflix review, baby. Now, my initial thoughts on the show. I thought this show was alright at best, a dumpster fire at worst, alright? I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. Now, my video earlier today, I was a bit off because I forgot that tonight's show was going to be at Madison Square Garden. And most of the time when they do a show at Madison Square Garden, they do their best to try to make it a PLE type of a show, alright? Now, with that being said, was this a PLE type show? Sure. Very Clash at the Castle-esque. Very Bad Blood-esque. Right? Very, what was the other one? Crown Jewel-esque, okay? Without the Saudis, all right? Just C+ at the very best, okay? I think even the marks could give this one a C+ at the very best, because we did not get, all right, a very good show tonight, and I'm going to explain why I believe that, okay? So, go ahead, strap in. All right, we going to go segment by segment. I'll give you my thoughts, all right, as we go along, and a wee bit more afterwards as well, okay? Now, the show opens up with Jey Uso, okay? Apparently, he's going to be in a match with Grayson Waller, but of course, we have to have the obligatory yeeting for 5 to 7 minutes before the match even starts, okay? That's how we open up the show. At least it's been a couple weeks since they opened the show like this, I guess, so I didn't have the complete urge to want to turn it off, okay? Only towards that last little minute or so was I like, all right, can we move the fuck on? All right. Now, this match was set up between Jey Uso and Grayson Waller, and the reasoning behind it that was explained to us by the commentary team could not make any sense at all whatsoever, okay? Because what they said was the reason why Grayson Waller wanted this match is because he believes that, well, not believes, Jey Uso has a guaranteed shot at WrestleMania. So he believes that if he beats Jey Uso, that'll give him a guaranteed shot at WrestleMania, which literally doesn't make any sense at all, okay? But there was that, okay? This match was nothing to write home about. This was a 10-minute 50-50 snooze fest, you feel me? All right? This is nothing that we haven't seen before. I'm pretty sure we've seen Jey Uso and Grayson Waller in tag team matches before. I'm just not remembering off the top of my head when it was, but I feel like I remember these guys in the ring together. All right? Now, like I said, this was a 10-minute 50-50 snooze fest. So, at the end of it, Jey Uso won because fucking duh, right? Fucking duh. And after that, after the match, he got attacked by Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. He then beats down both Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. He hits the splash on Austin Theory. All right, he's celebrating a little bit. Out of nowhere, here comes Gunther to do the same thing he did last week and hit him with a sleeper. Choked him out cold, and we move the fuck on. Okay? CM Punk versus Seth, they got a little, or CM Punk and Seth Rollins, they got a little video package. It was alright. It was a little alright video package, at least production-wise. I thought it was decently done, alright? Throughout the whole thing, they didn't really tell us why this whole thing was going down. What we're really getting here is that Seth Rollins is a company man and that CM Punk is a rebel, right? And somehow they're both faces still. So I don't really get with the whole, like, I don't know. I don't really get this beef that they have going down, okay? Because at the end of it just makes Seth Rollins just look like a corporate company cuck, and he hasn't been that since, you know what I'm saying, his authority days. So maybe he's going back to that gimmick. All right, if so, they're slow burning the fuck out of this, okay? But whatever, we move on. Like I said, that was a little decent video package. Jey Uso then is backstage with Alpha Academy. All right. For some reason, he's back in the trainer's office. You know what I'm saying? Getting some ice. You know what I'm saying? Getting tended to. And Alpha Academy comes out of nowhere. Otis is kissing all on his neck and shit. All right, he wasn't kissing on his neck, but he did kiss him. Like, he did kiss him. All right. And I'm sick of grown men who have no familial bonds, kissing all on each other, licking and sucking all on each other. No diddy. Like, yo, what's up with all the kissing and hugging and respect, my nigga? Where's the tension at in this motherfucker? But there was that. Okay. I didn't like that at all. Next up, we got Logan Paul coming out to cut a little promo. Okay. Now, Logan Paul says nothing new here. All right. He is stagnating in his promos. Okay. And this is something that I was talking about earlier. There is no improvement here. Okay. Because he's saying the same thing that he's been saying since he came back. All right. That, you know, his name is ringing throughout the zeitgeist of sports and entertainment, and he's on the level of The Rock and John Cena and all this shit, right? And everybody came to see him, all right? And I won't lie, I fell asleep during this little promo segment here. I fell asleep around the time that he started talking to Andrew Schultz in the audience, okay? Maybe it was just like a react, because I didn't even feel tired at the moment, okay? But my brain just completely shut me down right there, okay? It just completely shut me down as soon as I heard Andrew Schultz start going back and forth with Logan Paul. But this is what I can do, all right? Off the top of the dome piece, all right? Off the top of the dome piece, I can tell you exactly what happened in this segment, all right? Even though I missed it, all right? Off the top of the dome piece, all right, Logan Paul was talking shit to Andrew Schultz. Andrew Schultz started talking shit back to Logan Paul, okay? And after that, Logan Paul attacks Andrew Schultz because duh, all right? Or at least goes to attempt to attack Andrew Schultz. Out comes AJ Styles, all right? Logan Paul maybe got his ass whooped by AJ Styles, or he ran away, one of the two, right? And AJ Styles went ahead and called him out like he said he was going to do last week. All right. Let me know in the comments, am I wrong? Okay. Let me know in the comments, am I wrong? Did that or did that not happen? Okay. Put it down in the comments. Let me know. All right. But we move the fuck on because we have a match. Okay. I might have missed something else. Okay. Because I came back. All right. I like woke back up around the time El Americano jumped out of the audience, okay? It was like right after Dragon Lee jumped out the ring and hit, I think it was Kofi Kingston. I was still half asleep. But El Americano jumps out of the audience, all right? Because it was Dragon Lee versus fucking New Day, right? And nobody could possibly care about this match, all right? So that's how the match ended with in DQ, basically, I believe, because, El Americano or Chad Gable jumped out of the audience and started attacking Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. So there was that. After this, we got a backstage promo, all right, segment with Judgment Day, or a little backstage segment that they had back there. Basically, what you need to know from this is that Raquel, she's getting a title match, okay? And Finn Balor is also getting a title match. Raquel's title match will be tonight. Finn's title match will be next week. All right. And we move the fuck on. All right. Now, we move on to a Cody Rhodes promo. All right. Now, Cody Rhodes, I cannot stand Cody Rhodes. All right. Whoever is writing his promos needs to be fired. And if he's out there doing these promos from the chest, right? If it's just him off the dome piece, okay, doing these promos, then Cody Rhodes is a legit mark. Okay? I was arguing in the comments section with Marks, all right? In one of my previous videos, I believe it was the John Cena, his heel turn will make or break WWE. I was arguing in the comments section with a couple of marks about how this, like, John Cena literally has to be there. He has to be there in order to tell these stories because Cody Rhodes is not good enough to do it by himself, okay? And it just makes him look bad because he's the only one out there and his opponents didn't even feel the need to even show up, right? And the marks in the comments, they said that John Cena just being there part-time is better than most people's full-time. And that's exactly what the fuck Cody Rhodes said. All right. I don't want to hear anything else. All right. Cody Rhodes is a motherfucking mark. All right. He looks at the internet. Okay. He goes through comments and he listens to what the marks say and he fucking spews out what they say. All right. In an attempt to keep the marks on his side because they're like, oh, he thinks just like me. No, you dumb son of a bitch. He doesn't think just like you. The problem is, the fucking problem is, this motherfucker's reading comments. Either him or the writers. Maybe it was Triple H who said, hey, I want you to go out there and say this. All right. Because we know that they watch, they watch the critiquing online and they watch the marks online and they take cues from them. So this was obviously, you know what I'm saying, something that they took from the marks on the internet. And I don't appreciate the gaslighting, okay? But anyways, he says nothing of fucking consequence at all right? During this promo, we even got Let's Go Cena, Cena sucks chants, which is crazy, right? I mean, not really, all right? People were more, they wanted to see John Cena, right? Because Cody Rhodes is out there talking about, yeah, he won't be here tonight, but he's going to be there next week in Brussels, all right? Insanity, all right? Now, we already knew this, all right? On this channel, we already knew this. We already figured this out, right? But said that he wasn't going to be there tonight. He was going to be in Brussels. And everybody booed because nobody wants to see Cody Rhodes cut another fucking promo in his three-piece tailored suit. You know what I'm talking about? So, there was that. Cody Rhodes ends it off by saying that he's the captain now. Fucking dummy, all right? Whatever. Holds up his championship, says, all right, New York, good night. You know what I'm saying? Love you, good night. Like, what the... like he's in and off Saturday Night Live or some shit. But whatever, okay? Next up, we get Raquel Rodriguez, all right? Versus Bayley, okay? Now, this match actually surprised me. I thought that Bayley was going to win, but they actually gave it to Raquel, and I'm actually I'm very happy about that. She actually whooped Bayley's ass most of the match, all right? Bayley did get some offense in, but towards the end, the Judgment Day, they got involved, Liv on the outside, Dom on the outside, they're causing havoc, so Raquel ends up picking up the win. Good on you, Triple H. Good on you that you actually put a heel versus a babyface, all right? Congratulations, you figured out Wrestling 101. Okay, now after this, we get an interview from Chad Gable with Kathy Kelly. All right, now Kathy Kelly, she's laying into Chad Gable. All right, she's like, so we got to see you out there tonight, all right? Because Chad Gable, he didn't have the mask on this time, right? So we got to see you out there tonight, make your gracious return, right? And you beat up on Dragon Lee and Rey Mysterio. Chad Gable's like, hold on. Now, I watched what happened out there, okay? But that wasn't me, all right? It wasn't me, okay? That was somebody else. Kathy Kelly was like, all right, why are you lying right now? It was a motherfucker looked just like you, had the same build, all right? Same outfit, right? Same stature. all right, just a mask on, and you mean to tell me that wasn't you? He's like, Kathy, I'm telling you, it wasn't me, all right? I didn't do it, okay? What you need to know is that the security, okay, in New York, they fucking suck, all right? They're pathetic, okay? And Kathy, you know, she's laying into him, talking about, you can be honest with the WWE Universe. You don't have to lie, all right? And funnily enough, there's some random dude, all right, backstage, that's like a few feet behind them, getting dragged out of the arena, who had a mask on in the exact same clothes that Chad Gable had on. I thought that was pretty funny, okay? I thought that was pretty funny, okay? But yeah, he's getting dragged out by security, and Chad Gable says, see, New York City security, pathetic. And he walks off, all right? Next up, we get probably the worst... segment of the night, okay? This, like, and it was in contention with Cody Rhodes' promo, all right? This was probably the worst segment of the entirety of the night, okay? Now, Michael Cole is interviewing Io Sky in the ring, all right? I don't know when, why, like, what the fuck? I don't know who thought this was a good idea. Now, you might have been wondering, you know that Rhea Ripley is going to ease her way into a triple threat match for the World Heavyweight Championship somehow. But how are they going to do it? Are they going to be creative about it? All right. Are they going to do something that actually makes sense? Right. Are they going to make Rhea Ripley look like a genius while they do it? Okay. All these answers, okay, or all these questions will be answered in this segment with absolute negatives, okay? So, Michael Cole, he starts interviewing Io Sky, all right? Now, Io Sky, I'm going to do a video about this, most likely tomorrow, okay? Because international stars, they don't work. Not in the WWE, okay? Unless they have very good English, all right, or very, very passable English, all right, where they can actually cut a really decent promo or whatever, they just don't work because they cannot connect with the audience when they speak, all right? We're Americans here, okay? We want to understand what the fuck you're talking about when you say what you're saying, all right? We don't want to have to go through Google Translate, put it up against a TV screen to have to figure out what the fuck you talking about, all right? That's just what it is. But Io Sky, she tries her best, okay? I'm the women's champion. I'm so over the moon to be women's champion, okay? I'm like, all right, man, let's just go ahead, bring out Bianca, all right? Or bring out Rhea, whichever one's next. Let's just fucking do it, all right? Michael Cole calls down Bianca, all right? Michael Cole basically tried to, like, act like Bianca had some kind of ill intent by being out there and watching the championship match. Now, don't get me wrong, right? I said last week that it didn't make sense for Bianca to be out there smiling and giggling and kikiing and laughing and ha-haing and dancing around and shit, right? But just that, it makes perfect sense for her to want to sit out during a match where she's going to see who the champion is that she's going to be facing, okay? Because it could have been Io, it could have been Rhea, right? Ended up being Io, of course, right? And like, she's not only is she well within her rights, right? It makes a lot of sense. A lot of challengers do this, right? It's not like this is WWE history that we're talking about, where challengers sit out there and watch who's going to win the match. But Michael Cole is making it seem like she had some kind of ill intent going out there. And she's like, no, I already have all this shit going on, right? With Jade and Bianca. I was just out there trying to figure out who I was going to be facing at WrestleMania, which makes sense. Here comes Rhea Ripley, all right? This is my brutality, right? Crowd goes wild, okay? And as they should. Rhea Ripley is a big star, right? She's a big star for what it's worth. She says, cut the music. She comes out with a mic. She says, cut the music, okay? she's irate. All right. Now, I was on X, all right, like a week ago, a little after Monday Night Raw, and I saw that Rhea Ripley had cut a promo. All right, I didn't see the promo on the show, so this had to happen like exclusively, right, or some shit like that. You know how they do exclusive shit where they release it just on social media. Where Rhea Ripley actually cut a decent promo. It was like a 6 out of 10 promo. I was really surprised, right? Where she was talking about how basically she dropped the ball again, right? She couldn't believe that she took her eyes off the prize again. You know, she's been so hurt by everything that's been going down recently, and she got too cocky and she took her eyes off the prize because maybe she didn't want to actually, face the fact that she couldn't beat Io, right? And it was actually a decent promo that she cut. I'm telling you, it was a nice 6 to 7 out of 10 promo, right? I was surprised. I was like, oh shit, Rhea actually has a little bit of chops on the microphone. All right, maybe a little too much overacting. That's why I'm giving it a 6 or 7, because she was grabbing her head and all this shit, doing a little too much overacting. But it was good. It was good. But then she comes out this week. And she's irate with Bianca. And she's like, what was the reason? What was the reason? And Bianca is like, I already gave my reason. What was the reason why you were out there? You had no reason to be out there. Just admit it. You were out there because you were scared to face me. You wanted to face Io. You had no reason to be out there. I'm sitting here like, what in the fuck is going on? So we're forgetting all about Rhea's little promo that she did backstage exclusive? We're just forgetting about that? We're just gonna turn her into a complete dumbass, a complete moron, right? Because that's what this is. Bianca's literally the only one in the ring making sense at this point, like, which is crazy, right? Bianca's literally the only one in the ring making sense, because she's like, I was out there trying to watch the match to see who I'd face at WrestleMania. Like, I literally was clapping for both of you while you were down. And I clapped for Io too. Like, so you're not mad that I was clapping for both of you. You're just mad that I was clapping for Io. And that doesn't sound crazy to you? Like, I don't get, like, what went into, like, what I really think it was that they knew that they were going to do this whole triple threat thing with Io and Bianca and Rhea. But they did not know how they were going to accomplish it and have it make sense. So what they did was they said, we're going to have Rhea just be a straight, bona fide dumbass, okay? 1 week we're going to have her fucking get super angry and upset that Bianca was clapping for Io to get back into the ring to finish the match, which was a decent match, right? To finish the match, right? We're going to have her completely blow her lid, blow her top, act super heelish, get super cocky, all right? And from there, she's going to lose. Then the next week, we're going to have her come out and even be more of a dumbass, asking why Bianca was out there, right? And just, Rhea, you got to bite the bullet on this. You got to be the dumbass here. We're the dumbasses for making this a triple threat, instead of just having it be a straight up one-on-one between Rhea and Bianca, which is literally what everybody wants. All right, I want that match. I don't want to see a fucking triple threat match with Io, Rhea, and fucking Bianca. One, because I've already seen Io and Bianca go back and forth like 7-8 times, whether it was between Damage Control or just Bianca and Io together, right? Like so I don't need to see that again in a triple threat. I don't. I'm good on that. So you should have just gave us the marquee match of Rhea and Bianca, the two biggest women stars in the division, right? But no, we couldn't get that. Let's just have Rhea go out there, bite the bullet, look like an absolute dumbass. You could tell the crowd was even like, huh? What the fuck is going on? Why is she being retarded right now? Like, but that was that segment, okay? The segment ended by fucking Io. She was trying to get a word in between the two because Rhea and Bianca, they're just face to face. They're, going at it, right? They're not, fighting or anything, but they're just barking at each other face to face, nose to nose, damn near kissing, all right? And Io's trying to get a word in between them. And first, Rhea mushes her in the face, all right? Crazy to work. Crazy to me. Crazy work, crazy to me, right? So Rhea pushes her in the face, and Io comes back in, tries to get another word in, and then Bianca mushes her in the face. So Io, rightfully so, as a champion should, doesn't matter if you're a babyface or a heel, she breaks them up, slaps the dog shit out of Rhea, okay? The dog shit out of Rhea. Then pushes Bianca and slaps the dog shit out of her. And then leaves, all right, saying that I'm the champion. I'm the motherfucking champion. She was saying some other shit in Japanese. Probably, you know what I'm saying? I don't know who these motherfuckers think I am, motherfucker. I'm the motherfucking champion around this bitch, right? Doing what she should do, okay? So we move on after that segment to the main event, which was a 30-minute nothing burger, okay? This was a steel cage match, all right? And I'm going to tell you exactly why I did not like this match, all right? Because it started out okay, I guess, right? They were going back and forth, all right? Seth Rollins, he had the upper hand for the majority of the first half of the match. With CM Punk getting a little bit of offense in here and there. Then the second half of the match, it literally was just finisher spam. I'm stealing your move, you steal my move. Kick out of each other's finisher. Let's just bury each other's finishers completely. You're going to hit me with a pedigree, a stomp. I'm going to kick out all that shit. I'm going to hit you with like 4 GTSs. You're going to kick out all them shits, right? You're going to hit me with a GTS, Seth Rollins. You're going to hit me with a GTS. I'm going to kick out, right? And then I'm going to hit you with a stomp. And you're going to kick out, right? We're just going to completely just bury each other's moves just 1,000%, all right? The match ends with Seth Rollins hitting a super stomp, right? He hits a super stomp off the top rope to CM Punk, all right? And then after he hits the super stomp, this is when I realized, okay, this is, Roman's coming out right about now. Right about now he's coming out, right? Because Seth Rollins just, instead of going for the pin, like any sane person, any actual person attempting to win a match, right? Or even going to the top, right? Just climbing out. Instead of doing that, he just takes a seat in the corner, right next to the gate door, right, right next to the gate. Okay, he just takes a seat right there in the corner, and he's just yelling at CM Punk, and the camera's very close in on him. You could hear the audience cheering, getting louder and louder. So you knew what was about to happen. Seth Rollins gets yanked out of the ring. I thought that was kind of funny. It was kind of funny to see Seth Rollins get yanked out of the ring. All right, because Roman Reigns is just fucking 2-3 times bigger than him. So to see him cry for your mama, you know what I'm saying? real baby boy ass, cry to your mama, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Real baby boy ass just snatches him out of the ring, right? Hits him with the Superman punch because Seth tries to run away. Hits him with a spear. Hits him with a couple of stomps. All right, he's getting ready to hit a stomp on the steel steps. And in my mind, I'm thinking, if he hits this stomp on the steel steps and Seth Rollins comes back any time before WrestleMania, Roman Reigns looks like the biggest bitch on earth. So thank goodness, all right? Thank goodness that Adam Pearce and the security came out and all the refs and shit came out to stop Roman Reigns, okay? And then we get some more convolution. Paul Heyman, out of nowhere, he's in the ring and he's consoling CM Punk for some reason. For some reason, he's in the ring consoling CM Punk. It's not like CM Punk really lost this match, right? It's not like CM Punk actually legitimately lost this match. It's not like he got pinned. It's not like Seth Rollins' feet hit the floor because he climbed the cage. None of that happened. Seth Rollins got yanked out of the ring and beat the dog shit out of. Okay? Roman put the beats all the way on him. But for some reason, he's in the ring and he's consoling CM Punk. Roman Reigns looks over into the ring and sees this. And he's like, is my man hugging that dude? I mean, that's my butt buddy. Who does he think he is? Who does he think he is? Consoling. All right, don't even worry about it. He gets in the ring, throws CM Punk up against the cage, hits him with the Superman punch spear. Ooh, wah. All right. One's up in the air and the show goes off. Now, if you were wondering, can WWE get even more convoluted? Especially after the Rhea segment. Can they contrive any more? They answered that question boldly. Okay? Fucking boldly. How are we gonna throw Roman Reigns in there with 40 days to go from WrestleMania? Let's just throw him in the match with CM Punk and Seth Rollins. We already knew that this was going to happen, right? We've seen the reports, all right? If you watch wrestling at all right, it doesn't matter, right? Your phone is listening to you at all times, right? So they're going to give you ads and show you shit on Twitter or Facebook, whatever you're on. So they're going to show you shit that you even if you don't want to see it, they're going to show you it regardless. So we've seen the reports, all right, that it would be Roman Reigns, Seth Rollins, and CM Punk. And in all the logical people's minds, not only does this match not make sense, we don't want to see this match, right? In any logical person's mind, not only it doesn't make sense because CM Punk and Roman Reigns, they have no beef. So Triple H was like, okay, how can I make them have beef so that way this whole thing makes sense? I know, the wise man. I'm going to have them fight over their butt buddy. All right? Their bottom chub. I'm going to have them fight over their bottom chub. Why not? Right? Why the fuck not? Because that's the only fucking way that this match is going to make any logical sense at all whatsoever. Even though it still doesn't. Why did Roman Reigns get so fucking butthurt seeing Paul Heyman consoling CM Punk? It didn't make any sense, but it happened. All right. This show was ass from top to bottom. All right. From top to bottom, this show was ass. The one thing that I liked was that Raquel Rodriguez, right? That she got her win. All right, because I don't care. I like Raquel. I think she needs to win more matches. Okay, and it doesn't make sense that she goes in all these matches with all these tiny bitches, and these tiny bitches just get over on her all the time. Especially if you're actually trying to sell that she's some kind of big dominant force. She can't be a big dominant force if she's getting pinned by literally every motherfucking, right? Every motherfuck pins her. It just everybody. Okay, so the fact that she got the win, even if it was through some screwy nonsense, the fact she got a win over a 7-time world champion in Bayley, that was really good. That's going to look amazing on her resume. And I honestly hope that she wins this match against fucking Lyra Valkyria. Because she wasn't on the show tonight. Right? She wasn't on the show tonight. Neither was Ivy Nile, Dakota Kai. Right? I mean, Dakota Kai was technically kind of on the show. She was backstage with Io Sky when like hyping her up when she was about to get ready to come out for the interview. But that was it. She stayed backstage. Okay? She didn't come out with Io Sky. So she was on the show for like 2.5 seconds at most, right? So they weren't on the show. So at least this is going to be some new blood that Lyra Valkyria goes up against. But Lyra, like I said, she has no character. At the very least, Raquel has some character. For one, she's in a group. She has a gimmick, all right? Now she's Big Mommy Cool, all right? So just give it to her because you're not doing shit with Lyra. Lyra did what she had to do with the championship. She got a couple of title defenses in. She won a couple of them. Wipe your hands with it and move the fuck on. All right? Move the fuck on. But we'll see what happens with that. And besides that, everything else in the show was kind of ass. I mean, I didn't really see the match with the New Day and Rey Mysterio because, like I said, I had fell asleep during the whole Logan Paul situation. And I'm actually kind of glad that I missed that match because I honestly couldn't care less, okay? I could not give a fuck less, all right, about that match. I couldn't. I just simply couldn't. I don't care about what the New Day does. I don't care about what LWO does, all right? I don't give a fuck about what LDF does. I don't care, all right? And the rest of the match, the rest of the night was just contrived nonsense, all right? It's some repeats, rematches, okay? And just bullshit, like the whole Jey Uso situation. What the fuck is he doing with Alpha Academy? It makes no sense. Is he going to be the new faction leader of Alpha Academy? Is Jey Uso going to go ahead and lead his own faction? I mean, that would be the only thing that makes sense from this point on. Because why is he so attached to Alpha Academy? Why is he running out to save Alpha Academy? Why are they backstage kissing and hugging and sucking and loving and rubbing all on each other? It doesn't make any sense unless he's going to be the new faction leader after he wins the World Heavyweight Championship. All right, it would give him something to do. All right, I'm not saying that I'm opposed to it, but that would just be the logical next step if you're having them interact this much, right? Like, am I wrong here? Because hold on, let me cook real quick. Because if Jey Uso becomes the faction leader, right, American Made and Alpha Academy, they can actually reignite their feud and it would make some kind of sense. And then Chad Gable could go for, you know what I'm saying, the World Heavyweight Championship through Jey Uso. That's how we get Chad Gable the title. Let's make that happen. All right, let's make that happen. Let's reignite it. Triple H picks up and drops shit all the time. He can re-pick this shit back up. All right, he can be jealous that Jey Uso is the new faction leader. All right, and giving them the shine that they previously didn't get, right? And he can go for they can win the tag team champions, right? Akira Tozawa and fucking Otis, they can win the tag team championships, and then, you know, from there we can kind of just go off of that. I'm actually down to see that. Let me know if y'all are down to see that in the comments. Am I bullshitting right here? Am I just starved for anything that's entertaining at all in the WWE at this point? All right, let me know what y'all thought of the show down in the comments. I give this shit a solid 2 out of 10. All right, this was an ass show from top to bottom. And yeah, let me know what y'all thought in the comments below. This has been your boy Nate the Great, back with another video, and I'll see you in the next one. Like and subscribe if you want to hear some more. Peace.